We're here with another episode of Coffee with the County, and today I'm with Peggy Jones, who is the VP of Research and Development.
That's right.
VP? That's fancy titles you guys have over there.
We give those out like candy.
Yeah, at American Peat Technology here locally, and also owner of North of Ordinary.
That's right.
Owner-operator of North of Ordinary, and one of our biggest probably community leaders in our area. You do a ton of stuff out there to help the community, to work with the community, and all kinds of fun events that you do. So,
thanks.
Peggy, good to have you here.
Good to be with you, Mark.
Yeah, it's good to see you. And talk about APT just a little bit.
Yep.
Anything going on over there?
Yeah, there's a little bit going on. But American Peat has been here since 2003. We've been making microbial carriers for over, 23 years now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And, we did that for 2 decades. But when we got a new leader and a new CEO, he really energized this company in a new way. And so now we're taking on some additional things like creating a microbiology lab and an inoculation line so that we can take the next step in the value chain of those microbial carriers. Yeah. We've launched a turf and golf line of products.
I saw that. I was excited to see that.
We're just doing lots of different things. We're working a little bit in the mineral space even. So there's just lots of things going on at APT.
Business expansion is getting ready to happen. And
that's that new microbiology and chemistry lab.
Yeah.
Even 4 years ago, I think there were 2 of us in the R&D department, and now there's 6 of us.
Yeah. So you guys have done a great job at expanding and creating jobs for our community. And
we've been able to find a lot of local people, and that's been really exciting.
I was just going to say that. A lot of local people are able to take advantage of working there, too. So it's been just a great story, and we wish you all the best of luck on your expansions and microbiologics lab. That sounds fancy, too. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to come out for the groundbreaking or the grand opening, I guess, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But today, in your busy schedule, you have all kinds of events, as I mentioned, going on. Today, you want to talk about a certain event that's happening called the Sower celebration.
Correct.
And the first thing I had to do was think, okay, that's not the knitting sowers. It's got to have something to do with agriculture and APT.
Right. It's the SOW sowers.
SOW
Think about scattering seeds, right?
Yeah. So tell me about the celebration.
So this is the second annual Sower celebration. We did it last year, and it was inaugural year, obviously not a huge event. Hoping that this year is going to be much larger. It's about, the tagline for the event is celebrating the sowing of local growers, businesses, and entrepreneurs. So obviously we're talking about the springtime and farmers and gardeners are out there sowing seeds, preparing for the growing season. But then there's also this element of new beginnings for entrepreneurial pursuits or new businesses. And so this is really an event to encourage people who are maybe thinking about launching into something new, who have an idea that they want to see come to fruition. This is an event for them as well, to get together, be inspired by local growers and entrepreneurs, and take their idea and just go out and just have success with it.
Yeah, that's really important, that people that want to get into the business or get into that type of growing and agriculture or agritourism and all those cool words that we've learned along the way.
Right? You might feel like you're a little bit of a lone ranger out there, but there's so much great energy going on around local food and local agriculture here. And just supporting that whole industry as well as a whole host of other things.
Yeah, I was just talking with Kelly Rajala earlier today.
Yeah.
And, she's in that seed sowing mode of, okay, we've planted some things and now it's 40. So we're waiting for warm weather.
That's right.
But so are they all involved in you mentioned local growers.
Actually, so Kelly was one of our panelists last year. So I hope we'll see Kelly again this year. We will be extending this invitation to the Sustainable Farming Association, the folks who are associated with the farmers market, the cattlemen's, any groups in the area. We'll be sending this invitation out. We just got the invitations finalized yesterday. And we would love to see all those people just come and just have a free meal on APT, be inspired by our panelists, be inspired by our keynote speaker, and just leave energized to go do even more than they were doing before.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
It's going to be a great event, Mark. You got to get out there.
I'm going to get out there for that one. I've been really intrigued and learning from everybody that's doing like the Farm to Table, the Food as Medicine series, all of the things about our unique agriculture area here. I don't know if it slowed down over the past few years or whatever, but it's really gaining some steam again, and it's being recognized again, and I've been really intrigued on how that can help tell our unique story.
I think there's been a couple of people that have kind of moved into this community and have really started make that message a reality. Like Katie Cassidy, she's one of our panelists. She's, her Food is Medicine series.
Yes, very nice.
She's not only passionate about local food, but she's also an entrepreneur. She's a private chef. Yep. She has her own business. So like she fits a lot of the pieces about this celebration of sowers, right? Not only the food piece, but then the business piece as well.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see all the great things that she's going to bring to our community as well. So when is the event?
It is May 27th, which is a Wednesday. Starts at 11 o'clock. Basically, it starts at 11 with an opening by our CEO, Brad Piper. We're going to have another panel discussion. Do you want me to go into my panelists?
Sure.
Okay, so like I mentioned, Katie Cassidy is one of our panelists.
Yeah.
Amanda Murphy, who is one of the co-owners of Murphy's Grove, one of the only dairies in the area.
Oh, there you go.
So Amanda and her husband are relatively, new here, or I think, and they've recently opened their dairy and are making not only milk available, but other products as well. So again, fits that like growing entrepreneurial kind of mindset.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Flowers, who's been here for forever.
Yeah.
Kevin and his wife Debbie have Ole Lake Farm down near Glen, down by Glory Church. They do just a whole host of different things. I mean, if you're thinking about like your traditional, like multi-species, multi-crop farmers, that's what Kevin is. And he and Debbie made a dedicated choice a couple years ago to make farming kind of their last career.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're going to, again, they're going to be talking as part of the panel. And then following the panel, we're going to have somebody from Brother Justice Whiskey Company here.
There you go.
So, of course, we're very, very proud of our cold peated whiskey. And so somebody from Brother Justice will be talking about how place is so important to food and spirit. That's followed by a lunch that American Peat is supplying, so everybody gets to eat on APT. And we're hoping that it's largely locally sourced food. I think it's being catered by Block North. Following that, then our keynote speaker is Todd Malika. And Todd is a retired farmer from the Villard area, kind of southwest Minnesota. Todd has an amazing journey. I mean, he's really been very successful in farming, and he's recently gone through the whole succession process of passing his business and farm on to his kids. And you and I were talking earlier about like this is an older county, and I'm sure there's a lot of farmers and growers here that are facing that same predicament, right? Like, what do you do when you want to retire? And so Todd's going to talk a little bit about succession.
That makes a lot of sense. That really does. That's a great keynote speaker.
It is. He's just a really fun speaker and a fun guy. And then we're going to let everybody head on down the road after that.
It sounds like it is going to be a great event, and hopefully many people that are listening will get a hold of you. How do they find out more about it?
Yep. So we need to have RSVPs just because we need to plan for the lunch. So you need to RSVP to our office. You'll be able to find a lot about the Sower celebration on social media and find the email address of the person to RSVP to, or you can just call our office.
Yeah, just call APT directly. They'll tell you.
Yeah,
or look on social media.
Yeah, try looking on social media first and just seeing if you can find the right email address. It'd be a lot easier, but otherwise just call our office.
You're just trying to stay out of trouble by saying call our office.
I'm going to try not to answer the phone.
Again, it is May 27th.
May 27th.
On a Wednesday. Sower celebration. Please check it out. Make sure that you're getting out and seeing all the great information that's there. Again, it's a great story for Aiken County, how it all wraps together. So, Peggy, thank you. I don't know how you find the time to do all of the things that you do. You are one of the busiest people I know.
Yeah, but we're a team, right? So like nobody's doing this by themselves.
Yeah,
so,
sure. Yeah. But keep up the great work.
Thanks.
Thank you for what you're doing in the community. It's nice to have you here.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
Yes, you are listening to Coffee with the County.